You've got mail. Activate Demsam Tiger.
Hey, what up, Yuri? This game needs Travis to smoke an evil joint. I always thought this is what happens after he smokes the evil joint. I was under the impression that the game is what happens after. He already did. But if it isn't, if I'm wrong about that, I kind of want my money back. What's going on here? Cool. I'm gonna make some quick cash. This dude looking for Deathman trading cards. This place reminds me of this illegal DVD store that I like to go into sometimes. By illegal I mean bootleg. But I mean, I'm sure they have some illegal stuff in the back too. I got a bootleg copy of the live-action Initial D movie at the bootleg DVD store.
Activate Demsam Tiger.
Whoa!
Shit.
Oops.
Activate Demzam Tiger.
Alright, now we gotta do chores. Where do these ramps lead? Ooh. Hey, Clover. My day? Pretty uneventful. Yeah. I, woke up really early and sat around for a couple hours, then went back to sleep. And then I woke up again. That's pretty much it. I got first day of class tomorrow. Found your channels from looking up a George Lopez game. That's hilarious. Hope you weren't too disappointed when I didn't actually play George Lopez. You know, I've thought about that because oftentimes I don't know what game I'm going to play. So I just make the category something funny. Something like funny or weird or stupid. And I try to find games that have as close to no followers as possible.
Oh, man.
And I'm always like, are these people gonna, like, get a notification? Are these 3 people going to get a notification that I'm playing some game that probably no one ever plays? And are they gonna be like, oh, finally someone is playing George Lopez, the trading card game.
Activate Demzam Tiger.
Have your nose on? Nice, thanks, man. Yeah. I mean, I sort of feel like I've gotten more strangers to come across my Twitch channel by playing obscure games than otherwise. Like, there's a handful of games that I've played that have maybe like a couple hundred followers for the Twitch category. And more than once, somebody has come in, like, I got a notification that someone was playing this game. I didn't think anyone would be streaming it. So, it's cool that it's been working. Hey, what's up, Funky? Do they have a... Is there a dad simulator game? They should definitely make a dad simulator where you just, like, mow the lawn. Just blow up a 40-year-old dad market. Yeah, they would love this. Divorce dad simulator? They should make it so, like, to level up, you have to go back to your man cave in between missions. Doing tricks on that mower. Damn.
You see that?
Nice. We almost have enough money to do the next ranked battle. Let's go see what these ones are down here.
Activate Denzam Tiger.
Oh. Never mind.
Shit.
Cool graffiti. Yeah, what are you guys up to today? Anything cool? This game is made for everyone. It should have been... Oh, this game is Made for everyone. Yeah, true.
Let's get this over with.
There's a little something for everybody in here.
Strawberry. Right on. There. Raspberry. Double kill. Blueberry. Cranberry. Super kill. That's all you got.
Check this shit out.
Get some.
Hell yeah. Mowing for dad, hack and slash for the dog. Vehicular manslaughter for the mom. How wholesome. And we also got collecting bugs for Big Sis. Go collect scorpions and stuff. Okay, nice. Now we just gotta go to the ATM.
War. That's steep, man. Yow! Prince, you hate me, don't you?
I don't hate you. I just don't like you is all.
That counts as being in the hate category, but what would you know, huh?
You making fun of me?
I'm just being honest. Listen, value those who tell you the truth. Nobody speaks their mind in front of the prince.
What?
The people always say nice, happy things to you. But they're either talking shit behind your back, or they're knocking on you to the king. Definitely. 100%.
He's right.
Is this true?
If you don't believe me, set up some cameras or something.
This shit is not okay. I'm gonna execute them all.
Hey now, calm down, Prince. That's textbook spoiled rich kid talk. Let it go. Forgive your enemies and make them your friends. That's how a real leader does it.
Vanishing point. Will you keep being honest with me?
Prince, I couldn't bullshit you even if I wanted.
I hope not.
You stay honest with me, too.
Yeah, this one's part 3.
Here, this game for you. The hell is it? Go ahead, open it. What? You don't mind? What if it's a love letter or something? Love letter, my ass. Kimmy Love? Wait, for reals? It's for Kimmy's concert. It's an invitation to the VIP.
For reals?
Oh, shit. This is huge. Do you know her or something? Who the hell is that? Recently they say she's even bigger than Taylor. Yeah, she's famous. I got that. This already sounds hella sketchy. Dude! Listen, Just play along and accept the invitation. Otherwise, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. I know I will, at least. This concert is some serious shit.
If it's serious shit, more reason to say screw it.
The next ranked assassin is Vanishing Point. An alien criminal who steals memories. This should turn out to be a real battle of the minds.
Hey, call before you show up.
What? Is there something you do not want me to see?
Hey, Sylvia. I'm subscribed to your channel, you know. The recipe stuff you do is awesome. I check it out for tips all the time.
Thanks, Bishop. I really appreciate you always looking out for Travis. It really should be me doing it, but...
Diversity. Diversity. I mean, I don't know what that means, but diversity is something people say at times like this, right?
Are you acting as an agent for the ranking battles?
Prince Fu has formed a business alliance with the UAA. So as the head organizer, I can move around freely. They say to keep your enemies close, right?
What a catch of a wife.
I know, right?
Well, Travis is kind of simple-minded, so he doesn't realize what he's got here.
I appreciate everything. For reals, I mean it.
For reals.
Okay, whatever. Accept this invitation and go to the concert. Vanishing Point will be there. Anyway, I'm kind of in a hurry.
Wait, we're not done talking.
Okay, email me then.
Don't you want a beer?
Hold up.
Dude, are you being fucking for realsy with me right now? I want to use for reals during like a really serious conversation. Like the doctor comes into the waiting room. Sir, sir, I need you to sit. You should take a seat before I have something important to tell you. Wait, are you being for reals with me right now? Sir, your ligma is terminal. For realsy? Whatever. Yeah,
This is a special potion that I've made.
Clover 1419 just redeemed hydrate. What, Sligma?
whatever. Whatever. Oh. I don't think I'd have heard that be intentionally used like that. Yeah, I've heard the community has mixed opinions on this one compared to the other No More Hero games. I have No More Heroes 1 as well on Switch. But I got kind of bored of it. So far I'm liking this one more than the first one.
So easy.
snacking up. Then with the beef, I'ma stack it up. Yeah, better rice. I lay me down, then I nap it up.
Oh my god. Awesome.
Are you in tip-top condition? Today's special guest is someone very special to me. Travis! Travis Touchdown! I've been waiting for this! All by myself, crying in bed. I've grown tough. I'm not dead. The tears crystallize as the days get rough. Making me stronger, strong enough. I changed my makeup, but looks won't lie. It's time to wake up and kill the past. I've been waiting oh so long to choke your neck to correct what's wrong. Welcome to Kimmy's Palace. This'll be your break. I'll cut off your balance.
Yeah. I remember now. All the attacks, slashing and crashing, always knocking me back. Some of the time stalking, in darkness, walking, the hits and the rips, making me sick. Now I'm in hell with my head on a stick, yo. This certainty hits the core. Start to reform, you're not the same as before. Excited in new ways for these fresh new days. You changed my world, girl, with your gaze. Renewed and mysterious, fragrant and delirious. Little girl, lost for days. Swore to grow up and get out of this maze.
I swore to get out, to forget all about that. When you dropped me on my head, making me walk it.
That Powerball was your christening. Couldn't hear me before, but now you're listening. Something to think about. You got a big mouth. Keep it shut, bitch.
Yo, Travis, language.
Make a sequel. Where you been? Whacking your weasels? I used to call you Travis the Great. You said we should meet after I graduate. I'll choke your neck. Don't hold your breath. See you in hell, Travis. I'll squash you to death. Do you remember me from way back then? I took your brain noodles to
Dude.
make some ramen. Huh?
Nice.
This is like epic,
I'll drop you on your dome again and again.
epic rap battles.
Time we fight to the death. Yeah, bitch. Fuckhead.
Damn. That was intense.
Spin down slow.
Oops, wrong button. Shit. Aw. Hey, get back over here. Come here.
Death melt shower. Strawberry. Right on.
Dude, a troll face shirt would be so dope. Oh!
Right on.
Hey!
Death force. Death melt shower. Die.
Yeesh.
Spin death throw. Right on.
Oh.
Spin death throw. Death melt shower. Strawberry. Right on. Raspberry.
What? Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I can't see.
Anti-gravity death force. Death melt shower. Strawberry. Right on. Screw crusher death kick.
Hell yeah.
Thunder fire!
Travis! I want to kill you.
Kimmy. See you again in my dreams. This is goodbye.
C. Rank C. I got a C grade.
Congratulations! You've been recognized as number 7 in the galactic rankings. And just look at this kid. I guess she just could not grow up after all.
This is the last time I kill a woman.
Well, how kind of you.
Don't ever hit a girl. My grandma used to tell me
Dude,
that.
#1 woman respecter.
What are you, a good Samaritan now? How far do you think that kind of posing will get you?
Kimmy wasn't supposed to be a ranked assassin, was she? I'm only after those fucking alien assholes. I never signed up for this.
The strong survive. That is how the world of killing works. You have not forgotten, have you? Did you think you were going to become friends and team up to defeat the big, mean aliens? This is not a superhero movie. It is not that simple. Why don't you ask your katana there just how much blood it has sucked so far? It is still too early. Stay at the ready, though.
Failed to talk to her again.
The energy source of the future is cow manure.
Where's Damon?
He said he would be out on his monthly glamping trip today.
Oh,
Clamping trip?
guy is such a hassle. What's up with Velvet Chair Girl?
She called in saying she could not make it due to an appointment at the nail salon.
I see. So she couldn't make it, huh? Was it really such an important appointment?
It is for her nails, so...
Okay, I'll let this one slide. Seriously, women are the biggest hassle of them all.
Both humans and aliens are a hassle.
You got something you want to say?
No, my apologies for...
Nope, I don't think so. You're just hella wrong. You're hella wrong. You have no idea how much Miike loves the original material. That's bullshit. Miike never read the original. The script is what's most important. The script is what the entire art form is based on. You can't make a movie without knowing the material. I mean, don't underestimate Miike's love for the originals. So any old hardcore maniac can make a movie then. All you need to do is love the originals, right? What about Terraformers then, huh? Terraformers is... You want to watch it again? Terraformers? Let's do it.
I love all the Miike references. It's so unexpected. But I guess it makes sense. In a way.
Phew.
Time to start the grind all over again, huh? I'm gonna stand up here in a second. I'm gonna have to cut stream a little bit earlier tonight, so I can be prepared for my big day tomorrow.
You've got mail.
First day of school, that's right. Alright. Let me take a quick stretch. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Give me about 5 or 10 minutes. I'll be back. Thanks. Hey, sorry for the wait. I decided to make oatmeal and coffee. Sorry. Hey. Wee. Yeah, the story in this game is pretty cool. Yo Haibara, age 27, occupation doctor, director of the Haibara Clinic, Tokyo. Wanted under suspicion of causing the deaths of 3 patients while performing highly unethical surgical procedures. Most likely on the island the day of the Rogetsu Kagura festival. His father Shigeto is head of the island and director of the Haibara Infirmary. Very influential in the area, substantial financial support of his son, ? Then his dad, Shigeto Haibara, age 53, doctor, director of both Haibara Infirmary and Rogetsu Hall, runs Rogetsu Hall Sanatorium and Haibara Infirmary. As the head of the island, also in charge of local politics and ceremonies. Very influential person, provides support for his son Yo's activities, both financially and otherwise, maybe helping Yo stay hidden. The missing girls were found in a cave underneath the infirmary, but Shigeto denied involvement. One of the men working on the underground expansion of the infirmary left a note confessing to the abductions before committing suicide. Case seems to be closed. Shigeto is combining medical science with local superstition and folklore in his efforts to treat Moonlight Syndrome. Treatment using masks, ? Kagura kidnappings. Incident in which 5 girls were abducted on the night of the Rogetsu Kagura ritual dance. All exits from the temple of the Lunar Eclipse, where the ritual was being held, were sealed, but the girls were nowhere to be found. Similar incidents had occurred on past Kagura nights, but all I could get from the locals was fearful superstition. They say the girls were spirited away, or the moon took them. An anonymous tip led me to the cave beneath Haibara Infirmary where I found the missing girls. Mass disappearances. Incident in which the people of Rogetsu Isle disappeared en masse 2 years after the Rogetsu Kagura. Many bodies were found in the vicinity of Rogetsu Hall, while the rest of the islanders were never seen again. Hey, Moldy. First day of school tomorrow? It is. Wish me luck. I've got to wake up early tomorrow. Not that early, but early enough that I need to cut stream a little short tonight. It's my geopolitics elective class, which, quite the time to be taking a geopolitics class. I have no idea really what to expect. I'll be anxious, but you'll do well. Thank you. Yeah, everything is gonna be fine. Hello, what are you doing? Waiting for lift? Sorry, it's going down. You're gonna have to wait if you're trying to go up. Uh-oh. You're very smart. Thanks, man. You're smart too. Put my smarty pants on for tomorrow. We're about to enter the Den of Rituals, where I believe the character we're playing as had been kidnapped and left when she was a little kid. I was rereading some of the lore notes. Oops. I was rereading some of the lore notes. The son of the lead doctor and head of the island is wanted under suspicion of causing the deaths of 3 patients while performing highly unethical surgical procedures, was most likely on the island the day of the Rogetsu Kagura festival. His father's head of the island. And then his father, Shigeto Haibara, maybe helping his son stay hidden. The missing girls were found in a cave underneath the infirmary, which is where we are now, but Shigeto denied involvement. One of the men working on the underground expansion of the infirmary left a note confessing to the abductions before committing suicide. Kagura kidnappings. Incident in which 5 girls were abducted on the night of the Rogetsu Kagura ritual dance. All exits from the temple of the Lunar Eclipse where the ritual was being held were sealed. An anonymous tip led me to the cave underneath Haibara Infirmary where I found the missing girls. "10 years ago on Rogetsu Isle, an island off the coast of Japan, 5 girls disappeared during a ritual dance called the Rogetsu Kagura. The detectives investigating the case found all 5 girls safely, but they had no memory of what had happened to them. 2 years later, another strange incident was to befall Rogetsu Isle, the mass disappearance of the islanders. The police could only find a few people, most of whom were already dead. The bodies had their hands covering their faces as though shielding their eyes from some horrible sight, and the expressions of those faces were warped in utter agony. The investigation stalled. The cause of the incident remained an enigma. Rogetsu Isle was abandoned. Now, Misaki and Madoka, two of the girls who disappeared 10 years previously, have come to the island in search of answers. Two of their friends, Marie and Tomoe, died in quick succession under mysterious circumstances. They had also disappeared 10 years ago, and their bodies were found in a state identical to those found after the mass disappearances on Rogetsu Isle. Misaki, sensing a connection between the deaths of her friends and the incident on Rogetsu Isle, convinces Madoka to come with her to investigate the Rogetsu Hall sanatorium. Before long, they become separated, and Madoka finds a strange device, the camera obscura. Looking through the viewfinder, she sees that she's surrounded by vengeful spirits. Where does Ruka Minazuki fit in all that? If no one remembers something, does that mean it never happened? Ruka Minazuki, another one of the girls who disappeared 10 years previously, comes to Rogetsu Isle after Misaki and Madoka. Ruka grew up on the island, but after the incident, she and her mother left. Ruka has her own reasons for coming here. Ruka wants to piece together her lost memories. Why doesn't she remember where she was born, or what her father looked like? What was done to her and the other girls? What happened on the island the day they were taken? While exploring Rogetsu Hall in search of the key to her memories, Ruka encounters the ghost of Madoka in the room next to the Aso Museum. She then looks in the mirror and is greeted with the vision of her own face warped and distorted. I wonder if Ruka's dad is the head doctor. Secretly. Because the whole flashback of Ruka's childhood, her dad was obsessed with making masks and stuff. Which the masks were used in the Rugetsu Kagura ritual dance. Wait, hold on. Before we go that way. One, just a single stone. Got some Greek food? Cool. What kind? general Greek food. Beef Slovaki. Tzatziki. I wonder why they're so healthy. So many yummy veggies and olive oil. I'll stick to my cheesy, flaming hot double beef Taco Bell burrito nacho fry. With extra salt. Apparently there's a doll between these freaking floors. Oh, there it was. Ah, almost. What? Ah. Come on, man. Oh, come on. We're gonna get a picture of this stupid doll. Nice. Are you far? Kind of. It's hard to say. We're definitely on the second half, I think. Kokoa.
この匂い、ずっと時が止まっているような。私、ここにいたことがある。なんだろう。ずっとここにいたかったような。甘い感覚。自分が溶けていくような。
Summary. Private Detective Choshiro Kirishima wakes up in front of Haibara Infirmary. Where am I? Why am I here? Choshiro remembers coming to the island at the request of Ruka's mother, Sayaka. Choshiro was the one who found the 5 missing girls on Rugetsu Isle 10 years ago, when he still worked for the police. Wait, so he was requested to go there 10 years ago, or he was requested to come back again? Standing in front of the infirmary, Choshiro sees Yo Haibara, a suspect he had been chasing in connection with a multiple missing persons case that took place on the island. Yo is the son of Shigeto Haibara, head of the island and director of Haibara Infirmary. Chishiro is certain that Yo had something to do with the girls' disappearances, as they were found underneath Haibara Infirmary. Yo evaded capture and the case was closed, but Choshiro would not give up. He handed in his badge and became a private detective to continue his search for Yo Haibara, who is here now at the infirmary. Could Ruka be here too? With his instincts telling him that the disappearances, Yo and Haibara Infirmary, are all related, Choshiro stands before the place where he found 5 frightened girls all those years ago. Choshiro's investigation? Huh? Creepy? Sus? Creepy and sus. It was a ghost of a young man wearing a suit, holding the hand of a little girl. Oh, that reminds me, I missed one of this guy's lenses. Ah, door's being held shut. It's over there. Damn it. I've also missed 2 of his other investigation notes, apparently. I got a tip off about the missing girls. Might be nothing, but I'm going to check the place out. September 29, Highbar Infirmary. I found the girls in a place underneath Highbar Infirmary, all 5 physically unharmed. But when I found them, it was dark. I must have imagined it. Their faces. Rite of descent. Rite of descent. That phrase again, what does it mean? Tape recorded by Choshiro before the Rogetsu Kagura. September 16, arrived at Rogetsu Isle. It's been 2 months since the arrest warrant for Yo Haibara was issued. 2 months of searching, yet his whereabouts remain unknown. Missed it. The locals say it was very important to anyone who was born on the island. Unfortunately, no one I've spoken to has seen Haibara. And of course, the pen pusher's something. I'm out here while they investigate from the comfort of Tokyo. New notebook update. Shigeto Haibara's involvement in the Kagura kidnappings. A room at the infirmary had a hidden passage to the cave where the girls were found. Director Haibara had denied any kind of involvement with the abductions, but he's clearly the man behind them. But why? Scribbled last words. Looks like a note written by someone who died here. I don't want to die in a place like this. I've heard the stories. The day of tranquility is here. They say back then some people came down to this place and they were spared, but not this time. Who did this? The rite of descent. She's here. That woman is. I saw her blossomed face. Her warped, smashed, twisted, destroyed face. Blossoming face, breaking, twisting, defiling. Huh? Post-mortem report. Tomoko Hinuma. Might have something to do with this corpse. Hinuma Tomoko. Cause of death, drowning. Circumstances of death, found floating in Rogetsu Hall pool by a nurse. She was already dead from cardiopulmonary arrest at the time of discovery. Additional notes. Deceased reported to have entered a state of agitation at the time Tsubaki Tono collapsed on the night of the Kagura and developed moonlight syndrome thereafter. Note left at the scenes indicate suicide. Typical case of someone losing themselves at the Kagura and not coming back. Signs of budding, harvest face. Huh? Come on, go. Oh, did I miss them? Oh, that was a tough one. Oh, they were back over there. God damn it. Or were they? Ah. Total miss. Ugh. What the hell? Erroneous documents. Serious errors have been found in records concerning sudden deaths of patients. As such, the specified reports are to be destroyed immediately using the incinerator in the back garden of the Haibara Infirmary. Backdoor key. Choshiro Investigation Notes 2. Postmortem Tsubaki Tono. Hey, what up, Dino? Tsubaki Tono's occupation nurse. Circumstances of death. Collapsed while performing the role of the vessel during the Rogetsu Kagura. Witnesses reported that she was already dead when they rushed to help her. Postmortem failed to reveal any disease or injury. Suspected heart failure, but this diagnosis is inconsistent with the condition of the body. Face could not be identified. Did rite of descent affect Kagura? Death possibly caused by mask. Investigation Notes 2. The whole place is in uproar. The Kagura was stopped when the maiden passed out. They say she blossomed. Rite of descent. What are they talking about? September 17, Rogetsu stage. You can see Haibara in the crowd watching the Kagura. The stage was completely sealed off during the ceremony. No one allowed in or out. Looks like my instincts were wrong on this one. But I won't give up. He could still be here, hiding away somewhere, waiting. I'll conduct a search tomorrow. If Haibara is here, he must have left some tracks that I can follow. They've examined the body of the Kagura maiden. Seems she had a heart attack. The verdict is sudden death due to unexplained causes. I've heard there's an old tradition. They put these strange masks on the faces of their dead. The air about this place, it feels wrong, not a pleasant place to be in at all. I have to confirm the identity of the body. They're saying that I shouldn't look, but I'm having them remove the mask so I can make sure it's the Shrine Maiden. Her face distorted beyond recognition. What the hell happened? I'm taking a photo of this for research. Dental records have confirmed the identity of the body. It's her, all right. Yeah, so this guy's a detective. Or a private detective. Oh. I gotcha. So how are you guys doing today? Everybody good? Oh, hello. Oh, hey, what? Oh, you Nope, no, turn around. No, wrong button. Playing as this guy's fun. It's just like a weird third-person shooter. Huh? Any new costumes yet? No. Game never wants to give me a new costume. Man, I wish I didn't have to cut stream early tonight. Oh, also, a girl replied to me on Hinge. Just so you know. Is she cute? Yeah. Well, I was actually sad the other night because I'd been messaging her that day. I talked about this on stream. I don't think you were here, but I was sad because I assumed she had like soft rejected me because we had, we're sending some messages back and forth, and eventually I replied with a couple messages and she just liked the messages and didn't reply. I was like, oh. Okay, well that means she's done then with the convo. And so I was like, oh man, that's a bummer. But now, 2 days later, she messaged me this morning, suddenly asking if I want to hang out sometime. Which is a little sus. It's a little sus. Especially considering the part where it says what kind of relationship you're looking for. Hers is listed as short-term, open to long. So to just tap like on the messages and not reply to them, and then 2 days later, out of the blue, ask if I want to hang out sometime. At 9:30 a.m. especially, to send a message. I don't know. It just seems weird. Not that she's scamming or something like that. Just, you know, what are her intentions here? I ain't looking for no hookup. I ain't not looking for no simple hookup. And I'm not no plaything. I ain't nobody's boy toy. So, we'll see. I replied just saying, sure, what do you want to do? I was thinking about how to reply. Whether I just say, sure, I'm free this day, or sure, when are you free? I decided to just, like, if you're going to be the one asking, you tell me what you want to do. And then I'll figure out when I'm available for it. Also, she's 35. Not to be ageist, but it seems a little... To be 35, still looking for short-term, open to long. Seems a little old to be accepting short-term relationships, but I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, lead the way, auntie. She's really pretty, and like the communication style is she uses the same type of like language that I look for. I just get turned off when a woman older than 30 likes me and still doesn't know what she wants. Yeah, right. So I gotta use the bathroom. What the? Oh yeah. Damn it. I think I missed that weird ghost. Hey Talon, I'm on status. I know what I want. Fortnite. That's a sign of maturity. How to use the bathroom? Wait, who said that? They're all around me. Come on, man. Show yourself. Present yourself. Where the fuck? Oh. One down. Whoa. Come here. Oh, another one? What? Oh. What the fuck? You the fatal framer or the fatal framed? I'll do the fatal framing around here. Construction workers logbook. We've accidentally excavated out from the B2 lift shaft into the primeval passage. So work has been stopped for the time being. In the past we came up against this passage while building the room under the director's office. What the hell is he thinking? Taking the same kind of risk twice. The ancients of the island forbade the excavation of buildings underground. If the old primeval passage is disturbed, then the moonlight won't reach. Oh yeah, the lore here is the head doctor of the infirmary has this construction thing making them build a hidden torture chamber and then tunnel to the ritual chamber. Why are they torturing people again? That I'm not sure. The head doctor and his son were doing experimental, unethical procedures on people to cure the Moonlight Syndrome, or perhaps induce it. I don't actually know. I'm just looking for what? Hey, back up. Ah, hey. Maybe you haven't been paying attention to the lore either. No, I just have really bad lore retention. I was just reading through everything earlier and still don't remember. Also, I think some of it is still secret. Like, we know that the lead doctor's son is suspected of committing the kidnappings that this game is premise is largely based on. So 10 years ago, during the Rugetsu Kagura ritual, there were 5 girls that got kidnapped. And this detective guy that we're playing as came to the island and found them in the cave. Still alive, but with their memories wiped. And so the lead doctor's son, his name is Yo. He is wanted under suspicion of causing... He's also wanted under the suspicion of causing deaths of 3 patients while performing highly unethical surgical procedures. But in addition to being a wanted criminal, they also suspect he was behind the kidnappings, along with his father. And his father was combining medical science with local superstition and folklore in his efforts to treat Moonlight Syndrome. There's been like 100 ghosts. I think he killed more than 3 people. Yeah, well, the other thing is, in addition to the kidnappings, there's also an incident in which the people of Rugetsu Isle disappeared en masse 2 years after the Rugetsu Kagura. So 2 years after those girls got kidnapped, the entire island disappeared, except for some bodies were found in the vicinity of Rugetsu Hall, while the rest of the islands were never seen again. And so now, it's 10 years later, and this Chud detective guy has been hired by Ruka's mom. Ruka came to the island to find out about her past and to follow her friends who also came here. So now Sayaka, her mother, asked Chud to find her and bring her back safely. Ruka and her friends were the ones that were kidnapped 10 years ago and found in the cave with their memories wiped. There's a lot going on. Huh? Weird. Nice. Yeah. That's the sus ghost. I think there's a... The ghost of that young man, I think, is, Yohibara, the kidnapper. Because before we seen his ghost holding the hand of a little girl entering the cave together. About to call Chris Hansen on that ass. Let me do a stretch. I have to end stream early tonight. So this may be the final stretch break. Alright. Give me just a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. Alright, hey, sorry. Another day, another world record stretch break. You gotta get ready for school? Yeah. I got my first class tomorrow morning. I don't have any school supplies or anything, so I gotta bust out the decorative Serial Experiments Lane notebook. For now. Hardly need supplies these days, bro. A lot of teachers just let you record the whole class. Damn. I really want to get a ThinkPad. One of those Lenovo ThinkPads. And use it just for school and work things. Ever heard of it? You've probably seen them. They're like old school dad laptops. They have like the famous little nub. The little red nub in the middle that acts as a mouse. Yeah, they still make these, though I think like the T people on Reddit, there's like a whole fucking ThinkPad community. Either like the T23 is like the classic one. But apparently, so when IBM was the one manufacturing these, they were like fucking super durable and like surprisingly powerful for how cheap they were. But I think now they've become cheaper and shittier. And then I also hear a lot of bad things about the latest Windows OS. Damn. This memo says make arrangements as scheduled for the 5 patients who are to receive special treatment. Some of them are outpatients. Use the room underneath the director's office, but ensure no one knows about the procedure. Of the patients, Misaki Aso, Misaki Aso and Ruka have the most potential. Madoka may also be of use. However, some doubts remain about the outpatients Marie and Tomoe. You can't choose the organs for the right of descent in the same way as they do for Yatsukagura. This isn't a harvest dance in the damn village square. They used to be very careful in choosing the organs for the right of descent. Only the vessel, obedient, and impressionable would do. Girls who can easily be made one with the mask and the music. So it seems like this infirmary is some kind of front for ritual abuse. Yeah, it seems like the head doctor's conspired to recruit girls. Yeah, it's like Noroi X Epstein. It's like Norepstein. You went to Noroi 32 times? No, dude, this is different. It's a different Angel Wing Zero. Man, I remember when the flight logs came out and Chris Tucker was on the list, and everyone was like, "No, it's a different Chris Tucker. There's a governor, there's a Congress guy named Chris Tucker. That's the Chris Tucker that was on the list." Then it turned out it was actual Chris Tucker, the actor. That is Yo. That is the guy who's wanted for murdering via surgery. This guy wanted for medical malpractice while doing surgery on a grave. Hey Clover, what y'all up to? Chilling? I'm gonna have to head out soon. Dr. Haibara's notebook. Day of the Kagura is close at hand. It's sure to be packed with spectators. There are even some famous people coming from the mainland. Opening the Kagura to the public has not only improved the image of the island, but brought us wealth in so many ways. However, there are also preparations to be made for the other ceremony, in quotes. The organs have been chosen. The true mask of the lunar eclipse has been completed. The rite of descent will return. The mask of the lunar eclipse, oh, he said it. It is feared as the mask that caused the vessel to blossom, bringing the day of tranquility that destroyed the island. But by performing the rite of descent with the true mask, the vessel, my poor suffering daughter, will be cured. I knew it! I knew the lead doctor, Director Haibara, is Ruka's dad. I think that's a twist. The mask of the lunar eclipse is our last chance to cure Moonlight Syndrome. If the rite of descent succeeds, my seemingly never-ending battle with Moonlight Syndrome will finally come to an end. There have been casualties. My dear wife blamed herself for our daughter's illness and, in her distress, ended her own life. Perhaps she was better off not having to see our daughter end up like this. Everything I've done, my work, my sacrifices, the culmination of all my research is for her. Oh, well maybe he's not the dad, because I think Ruka's mom is still alive? You know, I realized something. I don't like when the games where they dump all their Lord 500 diary pages. Yeah, Fatal Frame tends to do that. Gotta get the backpack ready for tomorrow. Don't forget your lunch. On my first day of kindergarten, my parents gave me a lunch to bring. And at lunchtime, I thought I also had to get the hot lunch because I seen all the other kids, you know, lining up for it. So I had the school lunch and my home lunch sitting in front of me. And I started crying because I was overwhelmed. It was too much food. I was like, I can't eat all this. And then one of the like monitors came over and was like, you don't have to eat all of it. I've also noticed this guy tends to have more lore than the girls. It was, yeah, that memory mine is like it's like the clip from Disaster Report from Raw Danger, where the protagonist has 2 bowls of soup in front of him, while Stephanie has none, and is keeled over in hunger. I was like the protagonist with 2 bowls of soup. Also, there's a damn lens that I missed in here somewhere. Oh yeah, this is down in the hidden grow room torture chamber. Huh? See, they're doing surgery on a grape. This is fucked up. They're doing secret rituals and sacrifices in here. Observation records. Organ girls are extremely unstable. They endured the failure of the rite of descent, has wiped their memories and feelings clean. We should be able to suppress their symptoms. Yeah, over here was a lens that I missed last time. I gotta find it. Where the fuck is it? There's an upgrade lens over here. Over here. I see my blue indicator down there flashing. Where is it? Is it on the ground? Yes? Is that it? Give me that. Nice. Focus lens. Allows you to use a powerful attack on one ghost. Okay. Yeah, so there's the ritual room over there. Through that little doorway, where's the ritual cave. And that's where our detective here found the 5 missing girls 10 years ago. They were still alive but had amnesia. And so now it's 10 years later, and he's been hired yet again to go find those girl that came back to the island. I looked into how to get a job as a private detective one time, because I thought it sounded fun. Who's calling me? Highbar's assistance notes. Yeah, this dude has so many more lore pamphlets than the girls do. I'm gonna skim this. I'll let you know if there's anything important. He's just pondering about the rite of descent. Can we perform the night in the middle of the Rogetsu Kagura? I've become fascinated with the rite of descent. It began when I saw it, the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. He said it, that's the title of the game. He wants to try putting the mask on his own face. Be sure to indicate. Leave the boys' files. I have no use for them. It said it indicate which children have spiritual potential, except no boys allowed. This really is at fucking Epstein's Island. We are on an island, you know. This is the Rogetsu Island. Rogetsu Isle. Epstein's Island. Buy a trench coat and fedora. Yeah, you need like a actual law enforcement experience, unfortunately. So that just means I gotta go join the force. So I applied. My training starts next week. I've joined the cadets, the police academy. What would you guys do if I actually did join the academy and was like, guys, I'm trying to become a police officer? Sounds like it'd be way easier to just buy a trench coat and fedora. You have a point. Damn, one-shot kill. Good thing I fully upgraded my power stat. I would probably start calling you Detective Angel Wing Zero. As you should. You're talking to a future detective right now. Show some respect. You're talking to a future police detective. Head investigator. Any new costumes yet? The game doesn't even give you costumes quick enough for all the... You know, my biggest complaint was that ghosts don't give you experience points that you use to upgrade your camera. It only unlocks costumes. But it barely even unlocked costumes either. I mean, there's barely any costumes to spend my money on. I've been taking pictures of every damn doll in the game, and I still got... This guy has no costumes. He only has accessories. And none of them are cool except for the cool sunglasses. So what's the freaking point of anything? Hey, Bones. No drip. No drip confirmed. How's it going? Bro should have just stayed home. Yeah. Agreed. Oh yeah, that girl messaged me back, by the way. What girl? A girl that I had a girl that I was sad about the other night because I thought she rejected me because we had been messaging and then she liked 2 of the messages and then didn't respond, which I interpreted as like, okay, moving on. But now 2 days later, she messaged me this morning asking if I want to hang out sometime, which is a little sus. Not in like a scammer way, but in like a, what are your intentions? Because I ain't no boy toy, alright? It was also weird because she messaged at 9:30 a.m. asking if I want to hang out sometime. After 2 days. And she also didn't acknowledge my previous messages in any way. So, I replied about an hour ago saying, sure, what do you want to do? Normally I would say, sure, I'm free on this day, or sure, when are you free? But since my trust meter is not, you know, my trust is since I'm a little sussed out, I decided to leave it more open-ended and like, if you're the one asking, you tell me. Because they got multiple chats going at the same time. Yeah. He's like, what, did your other one fall through so now I'm the backup or something? Are you bored? Do you want to hang out sometime? Just send me a credit card number, expiration date, and 3 numbers on the back. Sounds reasonable. What? Come on. Ah, fuck. I missed it. Damn it. Well, hey, we're outside now. Everything's bluish. This must be where they burned their erroneous documents. What could they have been? Film incineration. Decided the film of the Kagura is to be incinerated. Yeah, so they filmed the fucked up ritual. The film is showing a woman who definitely wasn't present at the time of the recording. I had the other nurses watch the film with me. The second time I saw it, I could see her even more clearly. The woman is slowly becoming more and more apparent in the film. Surprised I didn't get banned for saying that. The film it's talking about is cool looking. I don't know if people were around to see it, but I kept a save right before the film and boss battle because it's so epic. See if I still have it. Must be this. Yeah, check this out. I love how they made this look. It's like really uncanny. Oh crap. That wasn't the full thing. That was after the boss fight. There was a different one before the boss fight that triggered the boss fight. Try this one. Yeah, here we go. Hey, oh, what? There's a woman sitting? What? Oh, I didn't notice this last time. There were ghosts all around the tables. Here, this is the one. Here we go.
この感じ。私はこの祭りを見ていた。そしてどこかまだか。
Whoa. Yeah, so then it goes into the boss fight. That was so dope the first time I saw that. Anyway. I wish I could keep gaming. But I suppose I ought to be responsible. Stick to my word. Keep the stream short tonight. It's fun though. Thanks everybody. Thanks Talon. Thanks Bones. Clover. Moldy. Tino. Funky. Netgirl Yuri. I think that was everybody. Yeah, have a great rest of your night, guys. Everybody have a great day tomorrow. And I'll see you then.